Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for the Mets, Kodai Senga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
All right, ready to go here. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Now into the game, Brett Beatty. He'll play second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty. One down, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and pitching in this game, Christopher Sanchez. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's going to be Brett Beatty. entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. There's a strike.
0-1. One and one.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Starling Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Line to left, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
And take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, bases empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball there. Outside with a breaking ball. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Sanchez back to work. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And that drops in for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's to third, and it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Mark Vientos. A little bit low. 1-0. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Right side. And that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner makes the catch, and that's the inning. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Queens. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Got a strike in there. Kepler, in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one missing inside. And now it's filled up. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Liner, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Batting 8th, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. That one fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
This is Bryson Stott.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. He was late. Deal 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Stop. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting 9th, catcher Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next pitch is outside.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. That clips the corner. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Now here is Brett Beatty. Fly to center his first time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. No score. Start of the 4th, here's Trey Turner. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 0-1 fought off foul. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 4th inning underway, no score. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Schwarber leads off first with one away. And that one a little bit high. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Missing inside. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses down and away. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air. Alonso. He makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte. First pitch just misses. In the air, right side. Kepler puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The Polar Bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner makes the play, and there are two down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air to left center. One down.
Now batting left fielder.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the plate, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. There's the strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one missing low. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees. The 0-1. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Lindor handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Sanchez back to work. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Slice to right and foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one in the air center field. Bader makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Lied out his first time. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws out to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. He reached on a walk his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Torrens tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 down, nobody on. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Kepler should have this one. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That just misses. Ball 1. Stott in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The Mets up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. The other way, and it goes just foul. And the sweeper is off the plate. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Turner in the box again. Takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field.
Taylor brings it in for the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
All over that one right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023. Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him in a rollover on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Beatty, the runner at second with 1 away. And that is out of play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Sean Manaea, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stanek getting loose as well. And that's downstairs. 1-1. To the right side, Baden in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Sean Manaea gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up and in, and a count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's JT Realmuto. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first offering is not close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
That's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And there's the strike. That's too low. 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
looking. That's out number 2.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Wow. And that'll end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Matt Strom.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That one
1 ball, 1
misses,
strike.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Way high with that one, and it's 2-2. One down, base is empty, and a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to 3rd. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now move to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Now batting Max Kepler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kepler swings and drives one deep to right. That one's carrying. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Back-to-back base hits. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now Bader up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-2. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. field. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 3-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner with a chance now. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Slice down the right side.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Still only one out here in the inning. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stop. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 46th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Stanek out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bryce Harper will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside low. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Real Muto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Inside. And the count's even at 2. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed.
Outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ranger Suarez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Inside, just missed. That one lined to left field. Mets base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball. Off balance feed. There's one. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down here 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Clay Holmes.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that one way outside. Ball 1. Holmes in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. There's a strike. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Taylor sizes this one up, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Max Kepler now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 26 up and loosening in the pen. Soto also getting ready. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 down, base is empty. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. Baden fires over to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jordan Romano.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
This to center field, and there's a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So last chance for the Mets. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. The Mets down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.